What's up, everybody? I think I just seen some of you guys. How are y'all today? Let's see. Sassy Cajun is the first. Hello, Mama. How are you? We got USMC, the Masked Angel, Beezer, Mama's the Boss, Wandering Spirit, Aaron, hey, hey, Gator Hater, let's see, Patricia, Lori, Binky, Lexi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How are you? Oh my gosh, y'all. I ordered so I was watching Mizzy over there, and I had to order something to eat cuz I'm hungry. And this little old man is delivering it to my door. He's so freaking cute. Give me just 1 second. Thank you. I'm coming. Y'all give me 1 second to go get this, okay? Thank you. Did a drink come with it? No. Well, they got it wrong. Lovely. Well, my order's wrong, so there's that. I didn't get a drink. I really don't want the drink, but I think the price includes a drink, so I should get the freaking drink, right? Sorry. So, what is everyone up to today? I'm just going to kind of shoot the breeze a little bit. Hey, Cassie. You can comment. Oh my gosh. Yay. Yay, yay. Mirandy, my sweetheart. Bella and Buddy's mom. Hey, baby. Let's see. Dee Dee. Make sure. Life with Mommy. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So, hello, hello, hello. You guys will hear my little doggies in the background. I had one, my little one, she hasn't been feeling well, and all of a sudden she's just she got a little bit of predness on, and now she thinks she can fly, so she's all over the place today. Hi, Island Girl, how are you? I know, Cassie, that was crazy. I didn't, because it was like, okay, are we blocked here? And there was like that only person there that I said, and then so I'm glad we figured it out. So let me get on. I got to do a couple things. Let's see. Okay. Share Bear, hey, how are you? I knew I was probably missing people. All right. Cassandra, hey, honey. Sweet Harmony. We did, Basil. Ms. Moss, how are you? Okay. I had to throw out a couple wrenches. Not out of the room. I had to add some. So, if at any point I sound funny, just feel free to let me know in the chat that, hey, you're sounding funny. I think it's my internet, but there's a few places I've been in the last couple of days and I try to put comments in and it's like everything starts spinning and then it stops and then I can put my comment in. So it's not like it's blocking my comment. So I think it was USMC said that it was YouTube acting funny. I don't know though. Because some places, like if I go on my deck in the corner, like if I'm watching it on my phone or something, it'll start spinning. And then if I move closer to the door, it'll start up again. And we just got this fiber optic. Everybody was raving about it. And so if it's YouTube, it's YouTube because I haven't had any problems with anything else, but I don't know. I guess I just have to keep my eye on it. I was about ready to give up on the fiber optic and go back to Spectrum. So what have I missed on the street since last night? Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to catch up myself. So I'm not called a liar. Let me just put this out there. And it's nothing juicy. Okay, I call him my hubby. I've been with him for 24 years. Okay. Well, almost 24 years. And we're not married. So if it ever gets out, well, she's not. It's just easier to say hubby, hubs, or whatever than fiance. Because technically, I do have an engagement ring, all that stuff. We just never done it. So there's that. So it's never said that I lied. You know how it is out here, y'all. So, I was just looking at something, and let me try to. It's not your internet. I never use my Wi-Fi on YouTube. Okay, because it's been like today, especially, has been really bad. But it started. I think it started it was either last night or the night before last. In Mizzy's chat, I kept trying to do it, and then it would start spinning. So it would take me forever to comment, and then sometimes it wouldn't do nothing, and I could comment regularly. So I just wasn't sure. But today has been kind of weird. So if I go out or if I start spinning and I can't see it on this end, because when you're doing it on StreamYard, you can't tell, unless you're like listening, and a lot of us just don't listen. So it's just like talking to a screen, but you can't tell a difference when you're looking at the screen. So just let me know. I can ramble. Hello, Kenzie. Who wants to be Kenzie today? Anyone? I'll be Kenzie. If you're using Edge, they also did a huge update. I was using Edge on my work computer earlier. But being I'm on, and then of course I got my iPhone, it was doing it on my iPhone really bad. And then right now I have to use Chrome. I think I'm in Chrome. I think you have to use Chrome to do it on a MacBook. I think I'm in Chrome now. So I don't know. Y'all just let me know. Let's see. You're good with calling him husband. I'm pretty sure after 24 years. Yeah. So, okay. He left this morning at 6 a.m. He is down in Georgia. His dad got put on hospice last week, and so he's down there. I'm on standby, and because I have to keep the dog. We have our dogs are both special needs dogs, so I have to keep them, and so I'm just on standby. That's just how it is. So where I was getting with that is that I'm back in the living room because I can keep my eye on them. I can see what's going on as opposed to my office. So if it echoes, if it sounds weird, that's I'm in another room again. Thank you, Beezer. Well, quite honestly, um, Jen's mom's gonna be bald spotted. All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna be Beezer today then. Okay. We'll pick a name every day that we want to be. He's in Macon, Beezer. That's where we moved from. Um, I grew up. I grew up on the Columbus Phoenix City line, Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama line, and then I moved to I moved somewhere, and then I moved to Macon um, when I was 20, and we met there, and uh, our families are there, and then his job transferred him here to Kentucky, and then I got a position on right after we moved here 6 years ago. So anything that happens, we take off down to Georgia. And quite honestly, we haven't had a vacation in 6 years because all of our vacation time, we go to Georgia. So, yeah. Yes, home of the big house. I think I did a video. Yeah, I've got a video on that. Let's see. But if y'all don't mind saying a few extra prayers for my hubby and his daddy, we know it's coming. Hey Dukes, Crafting with D, Cooper, everyone coming in, thank you. Um, he's had it for many years, and they were able to give him different types of medication. He had it in his stomach. He had a lot of his stomach removed, and he even had trial medications, and he's had it for years, and then all of a sudden the medications they're just not working. So it finally became time for him to be put on hospice. So yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what we're waiting on. And I want to share a little story before you gonna come in here dragging that toenail that you won't let me cut, ain't you? You want to talk to the people? You want to talk to him, Kane? He's just looking at me like I'm crazy. So, if you were not in Ms. Maz's first live last night, Miranda and I had a revelation. And it's the craziest thing I think that has ever happened to me on these YouTube streets. That's not yours, that's mine, Kane. Turns out that Miranda and I were best friends as teenagers, and we didn't realize it until, I think she realized it before I did. But like maybe a day or two ago, and then it all came out last night. She says, check your email. So I checked it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all, me and this girl, we practically lived together. We took trips together. We ate together. I'm going to say slept together, but it was like, you know what I mean. We did cried together, and it was just an amazing thing it was like, oh my gosh. So I got my friend back. And it's just crazy how, it happened. It's such a small world. And quite honestly, if you don't know people in person on these streets, you actually never know who you may be talking to. So sometimes you may want to be careful with what you say to people. I mean, there's still people at the end of the day. And if I'd have chose to be, and I hate saying sides, I'm on this side, you're on that side. But had I chosen to be elsewhere, she and I could have gotten into it over some YouTube drama. You see that? You see how that works? How that point? It. So just be careful, unless you know who they are, and you know whatever. Just be careful with your words. I mean, at the end of the day, it is YouTube. Excuse me. I ran into a girl who I live down the road and currently friends with someone a few towns. See, Remy, it is crazy. And quite frankly, Mirandy's still shocked. I'm still shocked. I mean, when I say we did everything together, we did everything together. And we were young. There was reasons, we were like 16 years old, and she had her own house. And you know she, she would be my mama, I would be her mama. um my mama moved away. My mama moved to Macon, and I was still in Columbus, when I was about 15 or 16. So anyway, long story short, that's just how it was. So we ran into each other, and um and now I'm never gonna let her go again. So that goes back to the point. You never know who you're talking to. So a little bit of kindness goes a long way, unless you're just a straight up asshole, right? So I was looking at the people in the chat. We had 70, and then it jumped down to 60. So I guess somebody's waiting to see if I start talking some dirt, or don't worry, it's coming. And then after I say what I want to say about a few things, then I'll have an open panel if anybody would like to jump up. I think I'm in the mood for an open panel. But I'm going to go ahead and say a few things. I want to show something and talk about it. And I do have permission to do this. I asked before just showing it. However, if there are people I haven't asked, but they've shown my stuff. So if you show mine, I'm going to show yours. And don't you cry. Don't you dare cry. I can't do it as good as Mizzy. Okay. So let me get it pulled up. I just want to show a few things, and I didn't get a chance to see it myself last night. So I'm playing catch up too, y'all. I fell asleep. Hey, Sophie's mom, you keep my bushes clean out there, baby. I'll send you some stuff. You keep an eye on them people out there for me, Sophie's mom. Realizing after losing Nana's Angels this week so suddenly. Yes, okay. Duke says, I was realizing after losing Nana's Angel this week so suddenly, be kind, life is short. And that is so true. I mean, according to her family, of course, she had been having headaches, and I don't think she shared everything with her family, but I think she just went to take a hot bath, and that was it. you never know when your name comes up on the roll. And I would like to be known as somebody who cared about people. Now, I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to take up for myself. And if I see something, that eh, I don't think is right, I'm going to point it out. I try not to be rude about things, though. But I mean, if it is what it is sometimes. But yes, Mirandy. She, I should have known though. It was like I had heard your voice. You've got the orange and blue uh on your thing, and I think we had even talked about it before, like months and months ago in Bombs Chat about War Eagle. I think we were, and it never. I don't know. And see, Mirandy has a very distinct voice, and I should have caught it, but I didn't. So, but it was just super crazy. And okay, let me get it pulled up for you. Da da da. Hold, please. Talks amongst yourselves. I should have been ready, but I wasn't ready. I just logged off of work too, so I'm totally not prepared. I'm always prepared to talk. I just wasn't prepared to show things. But I saw this just a few minutes ago. Oh, okay. Now I see what's going on. I see what's going on now. So someone else is live. All right, gotcha. Gotcha, bae. Gotcha. See how that happens? That's all right. All right, where was I going with this? All I'm gonna do is show that one. Whoop, whoop. I don't want that. I just want. Well, they're not all there. Is that the one or is it the one before? Mizzy, did you hide some? You know what I'm looking for. I'm just all over the place. I'm picking the wrong ones again. Okay, go back up, Angie. Pause. Okay, well, I can't see them. I could see them before, but I can't see them now. There's a couple there, but not the ones that were there just a few minutes ago. So anyway, what I'm looking for is Mizzy had some pretty amped up comments on her live last night, and I was going to talk about them, but I can't see them anymore. Like, I mean, there's one on there, but that wasn't even the good one. Huh. Let me see if I can see him on my phone. Hold on. Hold, please. Maybe I can take a screenshot if I can do it that way. Get there. Pause. Nope, that's live chat. Not a live chat. Okay, all right. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Hold. Sort by newest. Okay, okay. I didn't know that. You know, if you don't sort your comments by newest, you may miss some if you're looking at people's comments. Good to know. Good to know. All right. All right, let me get back to mine. Okay. All right. Share screen. Share. Oops. Wrong one. I don't even want that on there. I told y'all I talked to myself, right? Okay. Let's see. Chrome tab. That one. Share. Okay. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. Okay, so after Mizzy's stream last night, and I won't say that she didn't say some things that she had on her mind, but after she did, this is what happened. Make sure. Okay. So Sicilian Princess comes on and she says, Ms., when you feel froggy, come leap. I'm not scared of you. You're not that tough. I'd chew you up and spit you out. So Maz replies, need me to cash app you the money? I'll pick you up at Huntington Station. Sicilian says, you're the one that said you'd kick my ass and come on to where she's at. Beezer will fund you to come there. It's like, now I want YouTube stuff, okay? And it was put out on there. I'm not doxing her. I mean, she clearly talked about some things, and I'm just gonna read it. And there's nothing to be shameful about. She didn't burn nothing to the ground, so we'll just put that there. And let's see. Kelly Golightly says extradition to New York. Holy crap. You're a convict for sure. Aw. But convict is when you're currently locked up, dear. Okay, and we're talking about felon. So, you know, Charlotte over there is a felon, and she has a felon shirt. She even changed her name to Felon on the Web. So, just a little confused there, but let's continue. And let's see. And Ma said, a convicted felon that served her time and changed her life. Thanks. There's nothing wrong with that comment. Kelly Golightly could have fooled me. It looked like Kelly Golightly here, and I've seen her in some other stuff. She really likes to snap in these chats and comments and stuff. I mean, everybody's always a badass behind these computers. And eventually, like I have said, it is going to get to the point to where it goes further than this. It goes further than the doxing. And nobody is railing it in or reining it in or whatever. Reining it in. Yeah. All right, dog. And in fact, it seems like let's just go harder. Let's go harder. And everybody gets amped up. So then she goes on to talk about that is why you like Bombshell. You both are a scammer. Okay, Kelly Golightly. If someone goes to jail and gets out and turns their life around, I want you to tell me how she's a scammer. And the Bombshell scammer, look, your stories have been told over and over. Everyone's story is out there. Okay? Then Kelly Golightly, well, let's see. Hold on. So she says, that is why you like Bombshell. You both are scammers. And Miz said, oh my, you figured me out. And see, that's something I would have said. And right now I can't see the chat because I'm over here reading. I'll catch up. And then Kelly Golightly again, be proud. And then Kelly Golightly again. And you talk about Flava. Nerve, girl, nerve. Kelly Golightly again. Where's the screenshot where I talked about tragic? Kelly Golightly again. What are you talking about? Let me see the receipts on me saying that about tragic, right? First off, I never said anything about tragic. I commend her every chance I get, so that is wrong. I don't care for Bombshell, and I'm allowed to feel that way. Okay, Kelly? And we're allowed to feel the way we feel as well. She is a scammer. 1,000 people don't lie. There's not 1,000 people, but nice try there. It's the same story over and over. And guess what? What everybody is putting out is the same story over and over. So why don't you flip that in your head, Kelly Golightly? Okay? We've heard it. And if new people come in, trust me, they'll hear it as well. Nobody has to put anything new out. They'll hear it anyway. When you've got 1,000 people, I'll use your reference, 1,000 people jumping on one person, all these little videos, trust me, they'll find it. They'll hear it. And then hopefully they can make their own conclusion. But I don't know. Let's see. Has Bomb lost her channel? Has she not lost her channel? Is she able to speak up for herself? Well, I don't know. Being from what I understand, somebody struck her on Rumble last night. Let's continue. You continue on that path of yours. Hugs. 3,700. Okay, I don't even know what that means. So, Sicilian Prince says, leave my name out of your mouth and thank you for doxing me. You and Beezer belong together. I was having trust issues and you just proved why I don't go to your chat. And Kelly Golightly again. Yes, Sicilian Princess. She wants to run her mouth. While she is a convict, she can pound salt and stay under Bomb's titty. Okay. None of that made sense. All right. So she wants to run her mouth way She is convict. She can pound salt and stay under Bomb's titty. And then we got Sanford on there that says, "Love you, Ms. Moss." Okay. But let's flip that around, dear. Okay. You are, somebody just said something about talk about Flava, the nerve. Okay. Wasn't she arrested for some stuff and has a record? And am I wrong about that? And a lot of you support Charlotte, and I'm not bashing on Charlotte today. This is not a Charlotte, even none of that is a Charlotte bashing session. But she is as well. There you go again with the selective outrage. Yeah, see, I thought so, Kenzie, but I wasn't 100% sure in my head. I just didn't want to say it. But I knew. I mean, I know what she was charged. I know all of that. I just couldn't remember the outcome of it. So that's kind of where I was. But you can't say that. Well, I mean, you can, but make it make sense. Everyone that you follow, well, let me not say everyone. Certain people you follow have been to jail. Certain people you follow are felons. And I'm not saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying, you can't throw that one in there. And let's talk about being under Bomb's titty. Okay? Hey, G14 Classified. I think that name is so freaking cool. That's G14 Classified. Yeah, bees are, they got something for you, babe. And you know what? That's why I gave you a wrench. I cannot. But if we come out on our channels because we support Bomb, then we're simps, we're under Bomb's titty. We get, I think Ms. got something about the bacon with her, and then I got the bacon, so we're the Bacon Sisters. We got that from Texas Girl. But you're over in chats supporting people, so wouldn't you be simps as well? I'm confused on that, really, because it seems like everybody that comes to Bomb's chat, of course, we're dumb, we're idiots, we're losers, all that good stuff, right? Even though some of us have college degrees, and like Ms. said yesterday, some of us are documented geniuses, and there's a lot of different people over here from different backgrounds. And you think just because we support one creator that you guys don't like, that we're all a bunch of idiots. We're all stupid. We're all dumb. But I want you to think about when you do say that, honey, or all of you, actually. You call us simps, but yet you're over there supporting Bot. You're over there supporting Amber. You're over there supporting Flava. You're over there supporting Devious. Let's see. Texas Girl. I mean, there's this whole, the ship. What is the difference? Except the creator, right? There, at some point, if we're gonna have sides, why don't y'all just y'all got enough people over there to have beef with each other and just let us be? Okay? I mean, but you can't do that. And you may say, well, you can't do that either, right? It's the tit for tat, the back and forth, and we're human. But nobody's reining it in. And I'm not raising my hand to be the grand poobah of any of this. I've already said that. But I can see I'm not I'm very intuitive. And I have been all of my life. Okay? This is not going to end well for someone. All of us have families. All of us, you know, we have some means of income, or, we all have responsibilities. Exactly, Charlene. We are our own people. Okay? We're not some avatar on YouTube. But what is going to happen, and let me just take this off. I'm tired of looking at it. And if y'all got something to say, I'll drop a link in just a moment, girls. Okay. But I have said it before. There's nothing wrong with a little drama. There's nothing wrong with a little beef, the way it used to be. Now it's not even fun anymore. It is not. We don't, and we don't get to enjoy what we love about Bomb. We don't get to enjoy that anymore. So, and you're going to say, well, you can thank her for that. No, what I am going to say is throwing vindictive strikes. It's bullshit. You did it out of spite. You did it, and we can even say anger. You did it to give yourself clout for people like Jenny Jen Jen and Savage. You want to say, look at me. Look what I did. You know what I mean? And sure, you're going to have people that come over there and was like, yeah, high five, gang gang, hot dog. I'm sorry. That was an inside thing. But that's not that's not a lasting thing. Right now there's big build up about it, and it will pass. Bomb has been here for years. And then you guys come in and you just sucked the fun. And I'm not even saying for our side. I mean, if we still have to call it sides, I'm not even saying that you have sucked the fun out for our side. And I am going to say this, and Lord knows I'll probably get some hate for it. But at least, and I've always said, I will call a spade, but I will, even the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then, right? I'm going to say Savage. Savage has started doing those scavenger hunts, okay? She's doing something different. And I'm not by any means stretch of the word saying that Savage is not wrong in a lot of this. That is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, why can't every creator do something different? Create. Um, get your subs minds off of all of the drama for just a little bit. Give them something to enjoy. Help them remember why they are with you besides just the damn back and forth. That is disgusting, and it gets grosser and grosser every day. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a bush watcher. I watch everything. I don't care if somebody don't give them the view. I don't care. I don't care about that. If I want to see something, I will watch it. But what I've noticed is that, and you guys have probably noticed it too, that subs will go from chat to chat to chat, and it's like a damn game of telephone. And you're sitting here knowing that that is not what was said. But when it's done, I mean, this person's done threatened to unalive your whole family. And they could have been talking about a freaking deck of cards to begin with. And there's one person, and I don't care. I mean, it would be wonderful if you kept doing what you're doing, which is not talking about me because I'm irrelevant. That would be great. She's the one with the big spoon in the big pot. Can anybody tell me who has the big spoon in the big pot? The big person right now that is like, look what I've created. Look what I've done. Can anybody tell me who that is? Or am I the only one that sees it? And I could be wrong, I guess, if nobody else sees it. No. Patty. Patty for the win. Oh, I'm sorry. You did, Sassy. I see. I see you. You got it, honey. There you go. There you go. JJJ is standing over this big cauldron. I want you to picture it. And she says, well, I can do this and I can do this, because we've already seen, on the back end, she's already told everybody to mass report Bomb. And I hope Bomb is doing what she needs to do with that. You know what I mean? But you throw in a dash of flavor, you throw in a dash of Paige. You get in their ears enough. And who the hell would have thought that Devious would have come out of that? Right? And so now, Devious is going to appear on JJJ with Toasty. I'm telling you, folks, it is going to end badly for somebody. And I don't want that to happen to anyone. JJJ, Flavor, Devious, Savage, the list goes on. I do believe these people are all roommates in a halfway house at the Cuckoo Home. I cannot. Yeah, the list does go on and on, because I could think of a couple more. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Devious broke a lot of people's hearts. People go back and first of all, you know, because this is YouTube, this is only internet. I do think that people should have, like Devious and Bomb, should have had a discussion. Now, whether they decided to end the friendship, they no longer liked each other, this person said this person said this, and they just parted ways. But no, everything had to play out on YouTube. But then Devious gets up and people they're listening. You had their ears, Devious, and you pulled Nux up. And I watched it myself. Comment after comment, questions for you. Just questions. Not even saying, you did this, you did that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about legitimate questions were removed. I watched it. So I don't know if it was you or if your subscribers were just removing questions that they felt like you shouldn't answer. I don't know if you're doing some kind of bigger, expose or question and answer thing when you go on to Jenny Jen Jen. So maybe she allowed you to go on your channel and get the hype built up so you can then go on her channel on when she goes live. So now the hype's built up. Right? So now all these people that were waiting for Devious to say something, they're all going to go over to JJJ's that night just to hear Devious. That don't sound playing, does it? Yeah. They wanted Molly gone. They wanted Mom gone. So do you feel that like that gives you some type of control? Because you do have people, Jen Jen, that do things for you. Clearly. You go into, I think that was a Discord. I don't do Discord. I don't know anything about it, but I think that was a Discord screenshot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but where you were talking about people going and mass reporting. And then one come back and said, done. I remember that. So I wonder how many people, went and did that because they do these things for you. But you like to put on the aura that you are the good one. I'm just this sweet, innocent, country talking lady, and I just want to hear what this, and I don't, I won't bum out of here. And shut up, Hondo. Right? Right? And there's something else that she says. She said it. She interviewed somebody else, and that's all she said. Like, maybe you see what I'm saying, or something like that. And it was just over. She is the worst interviewer I have ever heard in my life. I mean, dang, if you want to interview her, let me interview her. Hell, I just interviewed CJ Ramon from the Ramones like a couple months ago. I can interview. We can do it on your channel. Just, I don't know, Toasty Takeover or something, because anyway, I am. And that's right. Who made her the boss? I'm curious. They exactly, Lexi. They want other creators gone. Okay, they leave. They go to other platforms, and then you follow them there. Honey, you have been doxxed since your name is out there, sweetheart. But you, in fact, I think you doxed yourself. You do not have the right to silence another human being. Well, she can't go on another platform and put my stuff out there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I might could agree with some of that. So, but what you're doing, you're backing, just pushing further and further in that corner. Absolutely saying his mom has never done anything to her. Yeah, Mom has never done anything to JJJ. And I believe, didn't Jenny even admit that? Vinny G came into Missy's chat one day. He got mad at us because I said Bomb always wins. He got ugly and I showed him the door. Okay, first of all, Vinny, did you care anything about what Missy was talking about that day? Or did you just do it to be an asshole? To know that you would stir the pot for your leader? I think that's what it was. Got that big spoon over the big cauldron. Because, honey, that's the only way I can see it. I can't see you sitting in a mob boss chair calling a hit. That just that don't sit right. I think it's like a witch's brew, and you're just stirring the spoon from your chair. Yeah, that sounds better. But who gave you that position? Yasmin, yeah. That's all. That's all that lady has to talk about, Yasmina. Quite honestly, it's always about Bomb or Bomb's dummy supporters. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen too, because you're trying to convince people that Bomb is horrible. Well, you're not going to convince people by calling them names. So there's that. And you're not saying anything that hasn't been regurgitated. Wash, rinse, repeat over and over again. Yeah, and they said we're culty. I think y'all got it wrong. Sorry, I was just looking at something in the chat. So there's someone else on my mind, and I may go live later, or I may save this one for tomorrow. Um, there's someone in the community, or I guess she's in the community. I'm gonna kind of walk out on the deck for a moment. I hope I don't lose connection. I've got to stretch my legs. Excuse me. Um, so she claims not to be in the community, but I think she tries to be in the community when it suits her, and when it suits her about getting watchers, and then when it, anyway, I just want to tell, I want to explain to this person why their channel or videos is not being picked up by the algorithm. And I'm going to leave that there for now on that one. Okay? It shouldn't be hard to figure out, because if you hear anything about this person, that's the only word you hear just about is algorithm, or bomb has bashed me for no reason, and it's like continues to come after me. Yeah, I want to get some stuff together on that one. And I'm not going to do it maliciously. It's not a malicious thing I'm doing here. It is simply, I'm going to explain why you're not moving. You keep asking the question you don't understand, and I am going to explain it to you. I don't care. See, mine may be in the algorithm for a minute and it may pop out. But you have 11,000 subs, honey. Roses are red. Feel free to put it in the chat. That crazy kid. Sorry about that. Hold on 1 second. Yes, roses are red. All right, let me call my child back real quick. I'm gonna put you on mute for just a second. Make sure he's okay. Okay. Sorry about that. But my child's 19. I don't care. He could be 35. He comes first. So, yeah, G14, are you got it figured out now? I keep hearing it over and over and over, why my channel won't grow. And I'm going to tell her, or at least my point of view of it. And I'm not going to throw hate. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell her something that obviously her subscribers in her chat won't. This is not attacking her at all. Okay? Well, why didn't you just reach out to her behind the scenes? Well, because she's throwing things in there that are not true, and I want those put out. I think she is spinning a narrative, because there's some people in there I don't see in all of these other chats, right? And I don't know if maybe they just follow her for her health journey, and that's fine. But they're being fed something that is simply not true. And I'm going to call it out. Cooper. That's one on the list, dear heart. That's one on the list. But I'm going to call it out. And I will probably get, I'll be attacking next. But I want everyone to know that hears this right now, that that is not my intention. I am honestly going to tell her the truth that other people, I guess, just won't. And there's no hate behind it. I don't know her. How can I hate somebody I don't know? Right? I don't hate Bot. I don't hate Savage. I don't hate Jenny Jin Jin. I don't know these people. See what I'm saying? I don't hate Flava. But I'm a little hungry. I said I was gonna have an open. I guess I can do that. Give me just a second. I'll go ahead and drop the link, but give me just a second. As long as I can eat a little bit and put it on mute. If nobody wants to jump up, we'll just end it. Let's see. But be prepared. If you do take my link, you're going to show me your face before I let you up. You can cut your camera off, but you're going to show me something before I let you up. So don't say I didn't tell you that. All right, give me one moment, please. I was made for love, you, baby. What? Copy. Okay. All right, if anybody would like to jump up, have a conversation, feel free. The link is in there. It's pinned. So I'll leave it in there. We'll do this for a little bit. If nobody jumps in, nobody jumps in. So, but just know when I do go live again, and like I said, I don't know if it's because everybody's going to fire up lives this evening. It's just the way it works. And which I mean, I know that subscribers like to watch other people. So I try to be mindful for the subscribers, not really the creators. I mean, half of them don't, they just pop up lives and but I like to do that for the subscribers. You know what I mean? Oh, and please make sure that if you haven't already, that you sub up. Look at Beezer's comment right there. Sub up to Becca's Little Nook. Becca needs her hours back. And if y'all don't mind helping her out just a little bit, that would be great. She had some stuff that happened, and of course everybody tried to blame Bomb Side. And yeah, I need a few too. But yeah, please make sure you're subbed up to Becca, and if you can, put your device on something, and she's got a few things on there that would kind of be cool if you're laying there trying to go to sleep. To me, go check it out anyway, and give her some time. Does anybody have Bomb's Rumble? Yeah, Wandering Spirit. There's Bombshell's Rumble account. I don't know the whole story that happened with Becca, and maybe when is Becca here? I mean, she's if she wants to, she can come on and, or if anybody knows, I do know the name was changed because I think it was simply Becca Lynn, and now it's Becca's Little Note or Lil Note. Becca's at work. Okay, I understand that feeling. I just happened to get off early today. But go help a girl out. If you listen to her, she had sound. I mean, she sounds like a really kind-hearted person. She didn't deserve that. I need after this one. I'm not sure. Um, but before I got on here, I needed about 800, and they add up quickly when you do these lives. So, um, I don't know. And with him out of town, it's easier for me to stream and be. My office gets hot, y'all. I don't like being there back there too long. With the door closed, even though I have a fan. So, okay, hold on 1 second, Brandy. All right, let me crack the door. All right, I'm gonna go back over here and sit down. Then I'm gonna pop you up, babe. Mirandy.
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Can you
How are
hear
you?
me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? How are you? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, now I hear my voice. You gotta love streaming, y'all. You gotta love it. See, I'm sure you are getting. Aw, come on, baby. Go drink you some water. Go drink you some water. Yeah. And hate views is, I mean, as long as, I don't care about you coming in here with your nasty comments. I mean, who wants to go through all that again? So, hi, Ann. Hi, Penny Pumpernickel. Um, come on. Y'all hear my dog? She just went and ran around the yard. Go get some water. She's taking pregnancy on. And I'm telling you, she thinks she can fly right now. um, yeah, there was a lot that went on with. I remember some of it with Becca, and Becca will be live this weekend. We think, okay, but just go over there, follow her, and put your bail on for her and show some support because it did go around that it was Bomb's side that had her taken down, had this all happen to begin with, and I don't see any of us doing that. And if you were a part of it, please leave here. Okay. All right, we're gonna try this again.
I have my earphones on,
Well, dang.
so it's fixed.
Well, that's a lot better. I can hear you now, and not
Oh,
myself.
okay. Y'all come on up. Let's party. Come on up. You hear my husband? Come on up.
Come on. So
So what you doing since you husband free?
you looking at it? I'm gonna be on here and trying to get I'm gonna try to get my hours up. Number one, but I don't go live every day, and
Yeah.
and it gives me time to kind of look around and see what's going on. Because all I was doing, I was content doing my little true crime stuff. But when you go, hi Tammy, hey Sassy, when you see so much, it's like it's hard for you want to say something, and
Right.
then you just put it. You got a platform, you just start running your mouth, and we're good at that, right?
Right. Mostly when we get mad.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah,
Mizzy was letting a lot out for me yesterday. I was loving it.
yeah. I mean, you get so frustrated, and then when a creator actually does break loose, they're the bad ones. But what has happened is they've held it in, and then at some point it's going to come out.
Yeah.
She did hers that way. I did right now. I haven't, because it's always in the back of my mind, y'all. I know my mama watches me,
Lord, hey, mama.
so I try to do it in the most I guess, not delicate, but you're just not gonna hear a lot of cussing from me. I mean, you will hear a little bit. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get down and dirty unless I have to, and then I'll just apologize to my mama and do what I got to do. But
Ooh, I'm ready to hear it.
He is a mess.
Remy said, just do a few shit shows and you'll have those hours in no time. Yeah, it's crazy. If I got up here and completely showed my rear end, I would have those hours, and Becca would too. See that's what that's that's where all these hours that's where these people come from. They come for just excuse me, mom. They come for the shit show. But the problem with the shit show is that somebody's going to end up getting hurt in real life.
Yep. Yep.
In my honest opinion, I'm surprised at what Michelle doing something that
I was worried about that. I really
yeah,
was.
I
And I'm
was
worried
too.
about Bommy as well. I mean, it
Mhm.
sucks. What happened to ghosting? I thought we were gonna ghost bomb. I thought they were gonna ghost bomb. What happened? They
Yeah,
can't. They have to have her in their mouth.
and what's going to happen if they succeed in taking her off of all platforms? Who the hell they going to talk about? That's when they going to turn on each other. See,
Yep. Yep.
so I don't know.
Where's Kenzie at? With her silly self.
Right here.
Where's Movie?
Don't
Oh,
nobody don't nobody else wanna come up.
yeah, Gator. There's no money in ghosting. You're right.
Right?
No, and that's what was called for, wasn't it? Wasn't it the Grand Poobah over there that called for the ghosting?
That's the
Yep.
Flintstones. The Flintstones.
Yeah, it's the Flintstone. um, I love that word. I've always used it like that. Grand Poobah. That's what I call my husband. I said, "You think you're the Grand Poobah of this house, don't you?" But
I'm scared of my wife.
What?
I'm scared of my wife.
He said he's scared of his wife.
good response. I like that.
He said, I'm scared of my wife. Baby.
I go to sleep in the closet every night.
No, you don't.
Let's see. Oh, Kenzie was writing a community post, but we'll have to go check that out. So they already did a slide curve with bot.
Bless her.
I come up here so you could eat. Now I was gonna go back to the chat.
Are you gonna talk to him?
What? Yeah, I'll read the messages. What y'all want to talk about? So she can stuff her face. I
Oh,
just got done. I had avocado.
oh my god, I haven't had that in years.
It was so good. I
That is
had the
the
chicken
best,
salad bowl.
that is the best Mexican restaurant, and I haven't been able to go to it.
That's right, Luna. He knows not to play with me. He knows. But I know when not to play with him too now. I'm just see, I can talk big here if I whisper, but I have to be good. What? Huh?
Do you know how to whisper?
No.
Never have. Okay.
Kenzie, bring your mac and cheese up here. We need a talk where Angie can eat.
No, I just had to get me some. I just had to get me some ketchup. I can do this, but yeah, Kenzie, come on up if you want to, baby. Um,
You dropped that link again?
it should be pinned.
Oh,
It's
I
pinned
can't
to,
see that.
it's
So
pinned to the top. If I need to drop it, let me know. But it's pinned to the
I'm
top.
too shy, or else I would come up.
Hey,
Come on, Barbara.
who's shy? Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Once you do it once, you'll be a little shaky, but then you'll get over it.
Hey, Barbara, I ain't shaky.
Shut up.
She says, "Shut up." Um, no, let me tell you. Before I did my first live, I was a nervous wreck because I didn't. My very first time ever on live, somebody brought me up, kind of like this, and my voice was so shaky. And I'm not. What do you call it? I talk to anybody.
She
That's all
will.
I do is talk. I don't meet a stranger. Um, but I was a little shaky. But once you do it once or twice, you'll be popping up everywhere like, "Hey y'all, hey."
Yeah,
How come we can't see nobody?
because that's how it works.
Oh, because
You know they can all hear
I
you.
wanted somebody to see me because when I blink twice, I'm in danger.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
He said he wants everybody to see him. So when he blinks twice, everybody knows he's in danger.
Put a one in the chat if you're in danger. Oh man.
Mizzy, where you at? Somebody said call 911.
I said one, not 911. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, okay. I've got to go read it now. Sorry. So I'm looking at Kenzie's community post. That's what I'm doing. But y'all go look at it for yourself.
You
Oh,
can't read it to us?
well, I
Okay.
don't want to take that from her.
All
Why
right, y'all go read it.
why is it not pulling up for me? Hold on. Let's see. I have
Deezer.
my mail on. Why is it not? Why is her stuff not showing up for me?
Daddy. Welcome.
Dang it!
Uh-uh.
I may not be able to do it while I'm on here right this second because it's not showing up for me.
But what I was telling you is,
Sir.
all my foster children that I homed, they grew up and had babies. Now I babysit their babies, and now they're my grandbabies.
That
I
just
got
blows
one
my mind
today.
when you say grandbabies.
Yeah, I have two biological grandbabies, and then I have a bunch of grandbabies from my foster kids.
Okay, give me. I'm listening to you, baby. Give me one. All right, Kenzie said I can show it. So, okay, I found it on my phone. Let me do it on here so I can share it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, please. Or you can talk to him.
Okay, I'll talk to him. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
My husband, I talked to y'all. He's crazy as a Bessie bug.
They gonna say, "What's a Bessie bug?"
Just something we say in the South.
Crazy as a damn Bessie bug.
What? The...
Hello, everyone. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy. Damn.
Look, when you talk, they can hear you, but you can read what they say right here.
Chrome tab.
No.
Okay, I'm fixing to share the screen and read it. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. All right. Let me make sure you guys can see it. I can't make it bigger, but if you want to. Okay. Let's think back a few weeks to when Paige struck bomb and everyone learned her name. No one did a live showing pictures of Paige and her family. No one was laughing and celebrating while tearing her looks and life to shreds for money. Flava was over here when that happened. She, if she were honest, could even vouch for there being people in Discord and in chats hoping that nothing happened to her and that no one would go real life on her. Now, fast forward to what was thought to be my name being shown. Within minutes, Flava went live. She showed pictures of who she felt was me or related to me in their family. She and her chat tore that person's looks, then mine, for an hour. Amber in chat has said she was contacting her lawyer and offered money for my real info. The difference is amazing to me. It has been said a million times that we over here are the evil ones and doxers, etc. Yet, when all things are equal, we saw the evil come forward. Is how any of you acted that night in Flavas the way you want your family, friends, co-workers to see you. It is one thing to poke fun and laugh, but there is a line where it becomes too much. Wow.
I'm here. I'm just changing a diaper. I'm listening
No,
to you.
you're good. You're good. That was that was wonderful, Kenzie. And that's exactly what happened. Yes, y'all, it's Mirandy up here. Um, so, and I think if you believe in that statement, go leave a comment and let people see, because you know they'll be going over there to look. Let people see that you support Kenzie in that comment, because it's true. Thank you, Kenzie, because that was very well thought out, very well worded, and you're right. That is exactly what happened, because I was there for it all. Flava could have got a strike that night for what she was doing. It was pathetic and sad. Now that was true bullying, in my opinion. I agree. Dog, you have got bad breath. This dog literally, because when I sit down, this is my big one. He is literally like in my face when I sit down. And he's just like hassling, and like all of his breath is just coming in my face. Like, dude, get a breath mint.
My
You want a
old
breath
one,
mint?
his breath stinks too. Oof.
I brush their teeth. I don't know why. I don't know. Hers has been bad because she ain't been feeling good, but it's not his fault. No, it's not my brother's fault.
No.
But it's not my nose's fault either, and it shouldn't.
Kenzie, it's your fault.
It's all Kenzie's fault. Damn, Kenzie.
Kenzie, we love you.
Hmm. I tried to be Kenzie today, but somebody else called it. So I think I'm Beezer today because somebody else was called. Am I Beezer or am I Mirandy? I called somebody else. I think I'm Beezer today. Like it was sick, but you know what they're gonna say, right? Well, look what everybody said about Amber and that look she had going on, and look what everybody said about um Chris's deal. See, I'm trying to be nice. That's just me. But
Mm.
you know, a live wasn't fired up just to talk about that, and then a whole names get thrown out there when you really didn't know if that was Kinsey or not. You should always use this like you would in court. If there is a reasonable doubt, well, you shouldn't dox anyway. That's the point. That is a line that should not be crossed, and that is for everybody.
Right.
I'm not just saying, it's okay for this person to do it, not okay for this. That's not this is a line that should not be crossed. Because if you're going to have a drama community, I think there should be some kind of unspoken rules because people are going to get in their feelings. And when they're getting their feelings, the anger, the emotion, all that's going to come out. And then you're just going to try to one up it, one up it, one up it. So there needs to be lines, but I don't know if y'all want to hold an election or if an election was held and Jenny Jin Jin was granted the Grand Poobah spot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I missed that, but um, or maybe what I can do is contact MFW and ask her how this is supposed to go. Being, you know, I credit her for being the original OG.
I bushwatch her.
Girl, I don't just, but I be chatting in there. I chat.
Yeah, but if you word it just the wrong way, you get blocked. I probably blocked in there,
I chat under my
to be
own.
honest.
Um, but mine are good chats. Mine are never bad.
Yeah, I was watching her on Twitch, and then they took her Twitch down.
Everything gets taken down. She has. They said they were gonna quit doing that, but it could have been something she did. I don't know. But quit digging your nails.
Gator Hater said they haven't learned how to stay in the lines yet. They sure hadn't.
Mm-mm. No. And I guarantee you, there's some hater watching me now, thinking about how they can come back at me to debunk everything I'm saying. But if you really think about it, it's all true. It's feelings, it's emotions, it's crossing lines. I mean, no matter who does it, it's being done. And
Yep.
it does need to stop. But
Yeah, that's me, Remy.
anyway,
It's safer there.
Super duper.
Yeah, Cassandra, you're right. I mean, if you hate somebody that much, it's not the person that you hate that needs to be signing off. It's you that needs to sign off. Because I don't hate anybody on this platform. I don't know nobody on this platform. Except for you now. Personally, no. Except for you. So I'm not ugly to people. I don't try to tear people down when I come in. Whether it's a good or a bad day of mine, I always try to cheer and make everybody feel wonderful. While we're in the live, because everybody is special and unique in their own way, and everybody has something that comes to the table that helps out, and their opinions do matter.
Please help me.
I'm here. I'm just across the room. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
I'm reading chat. Well, they're gonna have to fight to get Bomb off this platform, because Bomb's not going down without a fight. It's just wrong.
And that's it's like, who are they to say that she's any worse than somebody else?
Right?
And I'm not even going to talk about this scamming thing again. I've talked about it till I'm blue in the face. If you want to know what I think about the scamming deal, I've got other lives. Go watch them. Give me some hours.
Well, a lot of us, for instance, Christy Payne. A lot of us didn't know who Christy Payne was from anybody, and then Devious is the one that introduced us to Christy Payne, because she came to YouTube calling Christy Payne out, as a scammer from Facebook. So that's where I was shocked with her. Now they're friends, but you want to call Bommy a scammer? Help me make this make sense.
Yep. And that one sure didn't mind dropping her link in every chat saying, please sub up to me. I only need blah, blah, blah.
Right?
And then, people do that, and you start your stuff, the same stuff you were getting called out for over on Facebook. You start over here. But then
Cassandra, yeah.
to say something about me in a chat, and it was posted on the screen. I done talked about that one too. But there's another creator that's got your number. I'll just let her deal with you, Christy Payne.
Right?
Unless I need to. Then I can. But you're right. Your point
Either
is right.
me too. That really hurt my feelings too when I seen that. I was like, this is all kind of hypocrites right here. And I love Devious. But I can't do it. That's not how I work.
What got me is when I started seeing comment questions being removed by people that have supported her the whole time. I mean, I sat there and I watched it. So,
In all Devious, really, everybody come to hear Devious talk. It should have been Devious on the panel talking to the subscribers. She up and left us without nothing. But
or
now we're all just enemy and bad people because we love Bommy, and that's wrong.
I think it was planned, quite
I do,
honestly.
I, I do too, but there's something up. There's something definitely up.
Well, let me see. Let me see something.
Cassandra, that's my thing. I am everybody's friend and don't have a problem with nobody until you make me not trust you no more. And then when I can't trust you, I can't have a conversation with you. Hold on a minute.
This stupid fly. See, that's why I don't leave the door open for y'all. That fly gets in. Well, y'all, I might have been wrong. I might have to retract something. Let me just double check this. No. Nope, it's still there. Okay. I thought there was a thumbnail for Devious coming on Jenny Jen Jens, but it was a community post, and it's still there. So, yep, I stick with my original statement. I think it's planned.
Something is definitely up.
Well, she didn't really have to answer anything. She didn't, unless she, I don't know. There was,
Aaron, you're right.
I mean, she talked.
That's the craziest crap. They have never let Michelle's channel stay up this long. Never.
Mm-mm.
But she's content for them. And when she's not on, there's no content. So that's why they start eating other people up.
Exactly.
And Bomb, you know what? Bommy did cover a little bit of Michelle, but she couldn't take it after a while. Now, we would sit and laugh at her because of the way that she would say certain things or whatever. And Bomb would have us rolling in the chat trying to listen to her. But other than that, Bomb don't have anything to do with Michelle. Michelle is gross. Blech.
Michelle is gross.
Oh, Spider Monkey.
Spider
Golly, I can see her doing it. Lord have
will jump
mercy.
out the tree like a damn spider monkey on.
She sure will.
I cannot.
That was gold what she said to Savage on Jenny Jen Jen Live. Oh my God, that was gold.
She didn't hold back either, honey.
No.
Now, whether she could or not, that I don't know. But I'll be damned, she didn't hold nothing back, and that was funny as hell. That was one of the funniest things. Now, see, moments like that are very few and far between these days.
Yep.
But you are right, that was gold.
And then Ski, when he got her when she fell in that freaking snow and lost her glasses, that was all you wrote right there. She was down for the count.
It was so funny.
Then her toes started falling off. What is really going on in the world? I don't know.
Oh man, there are so many things you could go back and say about that woman, but you know,
She dropped the George Foreman grill.
oh my god, I think I went back. I think I just kept hitting rewind, like you can fast rewind it like 15 seconds to 15.
Them glasses laying on that ground just killed me. I could see her looking for her glasses and all. Got snow all over her face and mud all over her clothes. I can see
Yes,
it.
in it when she fell out the bed.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't even paying attention. Kenzie's here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Thank y'all. I'm sorry. Hi, baby.
Hey,
Hey, Kenzie.
hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, just looking at my phone, buddy.
Oh.
No, I'm just was saying, thinking to myself, like, what you're saying is kind of goes along with what I was saying, where, like it's one thing to poke fun and do all that stuff, and it was fun. But then there's another thing when there's a line, and then it becomes evil, and
Right.
that's where you get into what they were doing, where bots pulling every single piece of paperwork,
Right.
and doing all that stuff. Like there's a way, like, hey, you want to put a picture of me up on your screen and you want to dog out my looks? Great, cool. You can't say anything to me about my looks worse than what I've said to myself. So go for it. Like that's whatever. That's fair game. I don't care. But once you start offering money for my real name, once you start, talking about, anyway, there's a line, man.
There
and they
is.
just don't know. They just don't know where to draw the line. And Amber did the same thing with Michelle, where she started off and she would just was kind of like bomb, or she was making fun of her or whatever. But then she starts having ex-husbands up on panel, and she starts, and then Flava's making Tim Trimble channel with her daughter's stuff on it and stuff. And it's like,
Right.
oh my goodness, guys, can't we just make fun of what we're seeing in front of us? Why does it
Right.
need to be, why do we need to go to this level? Like, just watching Michelle in her daily life is funny enough. My goodness.
I know.
Like,
They have a
watching
whole.
her try to deep fry that turkey, that was gold. All
Right.
right.
Yes.
Watching her go to the grocery store and that crazy lady almost punched her flat in the face
Sure
because
did.
she thought she was talking to her. Like, that stuff is gold. We don't need to get all personal about it. Like, we
Who
don't,
would
like,
have ever who would have ever gotten the toast and the egg? We would have never seen it to laugh about it. And
Yeah.
now that's what
I
she's known
know.
for.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? And she knew it was a game because she ended up having somebody make that tumbler, remember?
Yes,
Like,
she sure
somebody ended
did.
up making her a cup to drink out of. She knew it
Yep.
was gold too.
Yep.
Like, heck, that's how Toastgate got her name. Like,
Mhm.
we knew, like, that's the stuff that's golden, not the digging up, figuring out, what, how she lost her kids or why her marriages didn't work or this or that. Hmm,
And
I don't know.
I gotta say this real quick. Let's not forget about when she got all dressed up for the Troll Awards and almost
Yes,
to the
God,
mannequin.
yes.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
had to
when
get
she
that one out.
when she fell in her own bathtub, that was awesome.
God. When she took a shower with her clothes on. Do
Mm,
you remember that one?
I remember when she
yep.
played the dogs. I don't know if I remember.
Mm. No,
Um.
she took a shower like in a bikini or something too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
She
couldn't remember everything, but I remember her washing the dogs in the shower. I do
and,
remember that.
and that's the thing. Like, it goes to like like then when Michelle really was fighting stuff like that toe or whatever, it's like, okay, fun, poke fun, do all the things, but like still people were like, hey, like Bomb called her, and other people reached out and were like, hey man, you really need to take care of that toe. Like, it's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but there's some people out there that were like, sweet, hope she dies. Like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
hey,
Awful.
hold on. Like, hold on, back up. That's a person you're talking about. And I think that they just, like, I get it. This isn't real life, but it's anyway, I'm trying to explain it. On one side, they will fight and yell, hey, this isn't real life. This is like Flava, she'll say, this is clicks and views. This isn't real life. This is blah 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 blah. Right? But then on the flip side, that same person, I'll just use Flava as the example, whatever, just to keep it equal. She'll say it's just for clicks and views. It's just it's just YouTube, and people are getting mad about just YouTube. But then she's the one who made the Tim Trimble channel and put that info out there. She's the one who was showing Timed Out by Owner's family up there. She's, you know what I mean? Like, pick one. You're either real life and people, or it's just YouTube. You can't have it both.
Yeah, and with
Yes, for me
with
it was
that,
epic.
she says, "Well, I owned up to what I did. So, just because you own up to it doesn't mean you shouldn't have done it in the first place." And it's kind of
Well,
like
and I'm not,
what I said about
you know,
Amber.
and
You
and
can't.
I'm guilty of stuff too. All right, like, I'm not whatever. I absolutely found out who JJJ's real identity is, and I absolutely gave it to 3 people and showed proof that that person was the right person. Just so that way, whatever, so it wasn't the wrong person.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not innocent and stuff. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but then again, I also what didn't, like, send JJJ anything. I didn't call her. I didn't do any of that dumb shit. my whole point was that wasn't to do any of that stuff to JJJ, or for anyone for that matter to do that stuff to JJJ. It was just for her to, the way that she rolls and putting out, Mom's car and having people call the person who sold her car. And then she had put out Mom's bankruptcy record and didn't even redact her name,
Social
address, her social
Security.
security number was freaking showing on that paperwork.
Right.
And, we could talk all day about all the things that JJJ has done that's similar to that. And my whole point with it was mainly just that JJJ knows, like, hey, people can get back to you too. Like, we aren't doing it, but just so you know, like, you're out here doing this fuck shit, and you're touchable too, bitch. Like, calm down. That's all that was my whole point, was just basically to get her to shut up. Because my thought was, hey, if she thinks that we know that we would do something to her, maybe she'll shut up. That's all. I wasn't out here trying to be evil at her or whatever. But I tell you what, that's not what Amber wants to do to me if she got my stuff.
Right. Ooh, Amber's evil. That church didn't hold up too long, did it? It burned to the ground.
Well, that's what I was saying the other day. It's like, you can't have your mindset like Amber, like you can do something bad and then repent and then repeat the same behavior and repent if she's trying to be right with the Lord. It's the same.
That's true too. That's true too. I also didn't take it public. I shared it privately with a couple of people, and what they do with it is their business. But anyway, but still, and they probably would have figured it out on their own.
Let me ask you this, Kenzie: would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I'm not. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm a bad person. That's fine. I own it.
Ooh, we love being bad.
Okay.
I mean, but on that same note, like,
right.
They're making me out like I'm like this amazingly evil person when that's basically all I've done.
Well, they need to be going to the people who's actually putting it out.
Right, like, no, well, they think I am, though. They think I'm bald spot somehow.
Oh, yeah, that's
which
right.
Is great.
Doggone it.
So clearly I am. But, like...
Well, even if you are or were, bald spot is great. I don't care who it is.
I love bald spot.
I mean, I've said a few times, like, I'm flattered. Do you think I'm bald spot? She's way funnier than I am. So... like, that's flattering that you think I'm as funny as her, because I think she's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
But
G14, like, Kenzie, I love you. You're my hero.
Oh.
Like I did I do some digging on Toast because I thought her story was bullshit, or I should say in past, I think her story's bullshit. Sure did. But I could list off what page is one. That's why in my messages with her, it says, we had a list. She's part of that we. She makes it sound like I was the only one looking at stuff. But again, it's an example of we weren't digging into her real life. We were taking what she herself had and her quote-unquote sister had said on YouTube about her accident. And we're, like, tearing it apart. Like, okay, well, this doesn't make sense. This part here doesn't make sense. Stuff like that. We weren't digging into her real life.
Let me interject just a second. Yes, if anybody has a channel out there, Beezer will drop your link. So let us know, and we'll get your link dropped, okay? All right, go ahead, Kenzie.
Yeah, you're fine. But, so I guess I was involved in that, but a lot of people thought that was bull crap. And a lot of people were sitting there listening to what she was saying and saying, well, this doesn't make sense. Like, why would they contact, if you were her family member, why would you unlock her phone and contact her YouTube people when she isn't even out of surgery post-accident? Like, stuff like that. Where, like, a lot of people were questioning certain things like that. So I don't know.
The crazy thing about it to me was that Michelle's the one that actually come out, and she's the one I heard it from first, that it was like total BS. And then you, you know, other people, I don't know where she just went. She just fell off. But and then I I never wanted to say it, you know,
Right.
because I felt like she did have the accident, but quite
You
honestly,
never want to accuse somebody of that. It's like accusing somebody of faking a rape or a sexual assault or something. Like you don't
yes,
want to accuse people of that. You want to think the best of them. But when that's why I said we had a list because it was like, all right, well, let's look at this like, without our emotions in it. Like let's look at it like because the original reason many people had an issue was that it occurred days after the Michelle drunk driving incident. Um, and
sorry. This is so funny. Yeah, if that was done, nobody would ever have a reason to do it a freaking again. Okay, I'm sorry, Kenzie. That was funny to me.
mhm.
Okay, Mirandy, just stay in chat and make me laugh, honey.
She has been right about a lot of things. She's just crazy as hell, so nobody believes her,
I
Mama.
know. That's what's so weird about it. It's like, um, and okay, you like him, you don't like him, whatever. And that's for everybody. I'm not just talking to you, Kenzie.
Hmm.
Wog, if you listen to what he says about the way things will end up. Now, I'm not talking about, all this other stuff he says. I'm just, you know,
Hmm.
but he says this will happen, this will happen. Just sit back, watch, and see. And everything that he has said has come to pass. It's like, and then you got Michelle over there saying things, and it's like, girl, you have lost your mind. No, no. And then you start thinking about it. It's like, huh, well, she's kind of making sense here. And then you don't want to admit that to yourself because then it's like you you're taking Michelle's side. I don't know.
Yeah,
Have you have you talked to Mom? Has anybody talked to Mom today?
I haven't talked to her today. I know.
Do
Oh,
you
Snake's
have
in the chat.
do you have a better explanation of what happened last night? Because I was asleep.
I was asleep too.
Okay.
With which thing?
With the because I went on to Rumble this morning. I was gonna watch
Hmm.
what I missed, and it was gone.
I I honestly I think because I would, and this is just a thought. I'm not familiar with Rumble. I would assume that if your video gets taken down for a violation or reported or whatever, so anything, it would be treated similarly to how YouTube does it, where you would get an email notification or some type of notification that your video is down. And I think that her videos are coming down not because of that. I think there's something in the settings where, because I know if you try to go live on their, um, they, there's always a setting that's like when you end your live to make it immediately go private. And I'm wondering if there isn't a different setting in there that's like, at so many hours past your live being completed that it goes down. But
Okay.
that's my thought.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
Bom's not feeling well today.
so, all right, Mirandy's saying that she doesn't feel well today, a little under the weather. So, um, let's let's pray that she starts to feel better. Um, roses are red. You think Bond removed them? Um,
Okay, no matter what, I don't think it's because of something they're doing. I think it's either Bomb took them down or like the first one. I know Bomb said she didn't take it down, but it disappeared, and I'm wondering if that, like I said, wasn't like a setting where it automatically hides it after so long.
Okay. And that may be true. I know nothing about Rumble. I only went to Rumble for Bomb, and then it kind of looked interesting. And I know Mizzy, she put a video up, and heck, I thought about it, but I can't even get my damn picture on there.
Well, I know Bot said that she tried to do something, but I want proof that they replied and said that they took it down. Like if she, let's say, like if you put in a strike or whatever, they like reply. I want to see the reply.
So she actually said something like that. See, I've missed. I'm hearing bits and pieces from different people, but I didn't know that Bot came out and said something about it. I kind of heard something, but I
Which
didn't hear
is
anything from her.
which is great because Bot like used part of Bomb's video last night in her live.
See, that goes back. What you gonna use for content if she's gone?
Well, it's just like they did to, like they were messing with Michelle when she went to Facebook. They just followed people. Like they can't leave it alone. They followed Molly to Kick for a while. And I guarantee they're still recording everything Molly does over there.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know, it's like you wanted these people gone. So Michelle's like, okay, I'll try Facebook. You followed her there. You know, you got rid of Molly. She went to Kick. You guys followed her there. Like,
Yeah.
there is no winning. I don't understand that. It's like the person who, I put it in chat earlier, but it's like the person who, you know, you break up and they just can't leave you alone. And they still are messing with you and they're telling whoever you're with now or, you know, whatever that, you know, that they're going to do the same to you. They're going to treat you like crap, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, we broke up. Like, move on. It didn't work out with us. Doesn't mean it's not going to work out with somebody else. But they just cannot leave you alone. That's who they remind me of. It's like that crazy stalker ex that just won't leave you alone. And like sees you get a new job and has to F with that, and sees you in a cool relationship, gonna move in, has to mess with that. Like we broke up. It's over. Move on.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I'm just gonna say this, and this has nothing to do with any of this. Kenzie, I was listening to you talk the other night, and you have a terrific voice. You have a podcast voice. I was laying down listening to you, and I was like, wow, this girl has a great voice. So I just wanted to tell you that because I was thinking that. I was like, girl, you could have a podcast. But okay.
I'll just start reading books and putting them on. Start a YouTube channel reading books.
Let's see. Wog is right. He has seen this happen before. We knew they would eat each, and it's starting in Flava and Bot, and they were going to take it down. These demonic people, and they think they can dogpile. Yeah, I agree, Sass.
Well,
Hey, baby, what's up?
yeah, and Mirandy is right too. Like JJJ can't interact. Like she never interacts with her chat. JJJ past like the first 2-3 minutes every Wednesday and Sunday. Just watch. She goes quiet, and she's quiet for the most part because she's listening to other lives. She'll be listening to Bomb, or she'll be listening to somebody else that they are having beef with.
Yeah, see, I
can't.
see that.
And it's like, can you just be in the moment?
Yeah, I get that. And she's gonna. Y'all bear with me just a second. Yes, sir. Yes. Hi. So you got Firehouse subs. So you
Oh, is that what it is, Remy? So when you finish your live, you actually have to post the recording in order for it to be there in Rumble.
Well, had I just waited, I guess I could have got you to get mine because they didn't bring it. They didn't bring my order was wrong. I am not even on mute, y'all. I'm sitting. I'm
Your
sorry.
order's wrong. Oh no.
Yeah, my food or it was wrong. And then he comes in with Firehouse subs, and I was like, man, if I'd have just waited a little bit, I could have got that. And I paid double for my little stuff, what he paid for that. It's just okay. Rant over.
Wow.
All right, go eat your food,
You're
darling.
fine.
And Beezer said, that's why
Okay.
I'm Kenzie.
Well, apparently I sound like Remy, so maybe Remy should do podcasts and stuff
Or
too.
maybe y'all should do one together.
Maybe.
See, I told you. She does. It's very calming. You do. You have a great voice. I think when you're in the moment and you're concentrating like you were the other night, and there was nothing else going on around you, and you spoke so clearly, it was flawless in my opinion. And then the way you just worded that community post,
Well,
I think people
that's
are
why I wonder why they think that I'm certain other people. I have, no matter what, even whether I'm like in chat, like the way I mistype stuff, all that good stuff, or like whatever, it's
oh my
very
god,
different than bald spots. It's very different than Remy's. It's
Remy,
very different.
do you need me to drop
Like,
it
I'm
again?
not.
Hold on, baby.
Are you guys fighting?
Go on and
Oh,
disprove.
are we gonna prove that I don't sound like you, Remy? Because Flava says I sound like you, sweetie. I heard her say it more than once.
Who was it? See, I never heard. Did they end up getting the 911 call, or the when they did the welfare check on Bomb? Was that call released? Is that the one they're trying
What's
to
her
say that
face
you made, or
posted it. Hell of Alive posted it.
okay? Because I guarantee you, I could go and because I haven't heard it. I could go and listen to that thing and know, but I'm not gonna play her stuff. I'll just go listen to it on my own. Because I intensely listened to your voice the other night. I do that with music too. I just I
But
could be like a music talent finder. I swear I could. But
they said that's I think they said that sounded like me, and they said that someone called and left the voicemail on JJJ's phone, and they said that was me too. And the three voices are not even close to the same, so it's very interesting to me.
well, I haven't heard any. I haven't heard those, but I did hear somebody say that you were. Hold on, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pop Remy up. That I heard that. Look at Kenzie over there trying to change her voice up now, and I've never heard a different. I've heard a more tired voice, but
Well, what was funny is when she said my voice changed, like from the first part of the live to the after, it changed because I was trying not to laugh because they thought they had my dogs and they were freaking out and going insane. And I was trying not to laugh at them. That's why my voice changed. If my voice changed, that would be why it changed. Because I was
They thought
trying
that
not to give
they had
away.
your docs. Really?
They think they do.
Yeah, so we're not the same person. Hi, Angie.
hey,
Not at all.
Ooh.
see that there's a
Yeah, the
and
way you just said all was very different.
Yeah, not at all. Totally two different people.
yeah, and you can tell. So everyone, listen up. All right, you can tell the differences in their voices. I can tell the differences in their accent, and of course, I sound like neither one of them. So, but
And what's crazy is I've been on panels too. A lot of people know that I've been on panels. I've been around a long time, so they could have just went and looked. That's the funny thing.
yeah, people
Right.
don't go look at me.
And you sound more northeasty than I do, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, I'm from the Northeast.
Just the way you said all and whatnot. I'm like, that's East Coasty. That's not me.
Yeah, and that's the funny, like I said, that's funny because I've been on many panels on my time on this platform. But best of luck to them. All right, I just wanted to pop up and prove that because I find it funny.
Well,
I
thank you
found it
for doing
pretty
that.
funny.
It is
Oh,
fun.
no problem. Thanks for allowing it.
No problem. Come on anytime, honey. We'll talk.
All righty. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
You too, Ruby.
Bye, Kenzie. Bye.
But
So, okay, there you go. Two totally different sounding people. They both have beautiful voices. And I believe that, some people just don't have voices for this, and some people do. Their accents are completely different. Completely. So, yeah.
she's definitely got more of a northeasty thing going on with her A's.
Thank you, Remy, for coming up. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thanks, Remy. Gosh, now that's one less person they can try to say I am. Damn it. We didn't think about this. Oh, man. Now I got to find somebody else to be.
Don't worry, they'll find one for you. Give them a minute.
Let me think. Who can I be? I'm Toys. That's who I am now. All right, Toys, you're up. Toys is my beastie anyway.
Have you ever
We're
heard?
beasties.
Ever heard toys talk?
I don't think I've ever heard Toys talk, but I'm her now, so she better work on my accent and whatnot.
I've always pictured toys as a guy. I don't know why. Some people, like, if you don't hear them, you just in your mind you automatically get like Snake. I think in my mind. Okay, Kenzie drop. It says device not connected. Let's see. I'm gonna remove that from the stream. Let's see. Kick. All right, I'm gonna kick it. Or hold on, maybe she can reconnect it. I'm gonna leave it up for just a second. Um, there's some people you think, and you look at like Snake. I think Snake as a guy. I think Toys as a guy. And I know I'm probably way off, but do y'all do that? What's up, Snake? Do y'all do that, or is it just me? Like, well, that was fun. I don't know what happened to. It just says device not connect. I think she dropped connection or something. So Kenzie, if you can hear me, baby, it's still pinned in the top. If you want to come back on, I'm gonna try to go live later too, because like I said, there's something I want to do on that one. It may be tomorrow, depending, because I know subs like to go different places, and I don't. And there's always a replay, but sometimes you like to interact in live, chat. So I just try to be respectful of everybody's time. You do that, Lacey? Okay, Lacey, let me ask you: Who do you think when you say toys in the attic? Do you think that it's a male or a female? Hey, Chewy's mom, old Earth, my little circus. You've been in here for a minute, and I didn't say hey. Hey, baby. This may be a dumb question. I'm not a creator, just been a watcher for years, caring for the bushes. Hey, we got to have somebody caring for them bushes. But is there really no way to talk to someone at YouTube? When you get monetized, you're able to join the creator something, and you get access to somebody easier at YouTube. I have, by researching until you get there, and sometimes even after you get there, I think you probably get seen better going through Twitter, and I don't know why. I don't think you do. You can reach out. There's not something that you can't reach out on. You just it's hard to get a person to respond to you. You get a lot of that if you have a question and then you pop on this and then that tries to answer your thing. But I have not been able to reach out. I had an issue and I wanted to talk to a person and I was unable to do that. I can say that. Now, if and when I get monetized, I'm going to see how different that is. Somebody that's monetized would have to answer that. But I can tell you it's been a pain in the butt for me not being monetized to actually connect to a human. And that's not a dumb question at all. Let's see. Yeah, and he looked like an idiot with that program trying to claim it was the same voice. Oh, yeah, the voice analysis. I heard about it. I didn't watch it. That's why I depend a lot on clip channels. But see, right after the Michelle thing, there was a clip channel. I'm not going to mention their name. But they did a clip on Michelle, and I think I've said this before. And I did a video, and it's in maybe in my shorts. It may be on a lot. I'll see if I can find it later. But anyway, I said, is clipping okay? Or is clipping out of context okay? So what they did, y'all remember when Michelle said that somebody said that she got her son on, I'll just say H. And so when Michelle was talking about it, she was like, it was like in a kind of like, yeah, and I got my son hooked on H and blah, blah. Like, she was just saying about what people were saying about her. But when it was clipped, it was her words that were clipped. But it's like they clipped her admitting that she got her son hooked on H. And that's not right. That's not the context in which it was meant. So that pissed me off. It was like, okay, well, which clip channels can I trust and which ones can I not? And that's when I started, I had already seen some of the content that these clip channels were putting out there. And that's when I found the ones that I could trust and the ones I could not. And that one was not one I trusted or ever watched again. Let's see. Vinny needs to eject. Why am I thinking of gonna take a trip on a little rocket ship? Little Einsteins. I sometimes believe YouTube is blind. Enough complaints have been placed, and they continue to allow harassment and bullying. Why? You know what? I will tell you that I get a lot of surveys that pop up. And I'm assuming all creators do. I don't know. And they ask your opinion on certain things. And then at the end, they give you this box that you can type what you want to in. You would hope that somebody's reading that. I've had it on both of my channels where I've been able to do that. So I honestly don't think they're blind to it. I just think, I don't know what to think, quite honestly. I don't. Bill and Buddy's mom. But at some point, they're either going to start kicking everybody, or if everybody doesn't want to lose their channels because of the bullying and harassment, then they probably need to tone it down. It's either going to be one way or the other. It's either going to be that or somebody's going to get really hurt. We need to help Angie get that money. She deserves it. She is real people and not a fake. Oh, thank you, Sexy. I appreciate that. Let's see. I saw that. Sucks, but she didn't say it. Yeah. Look, my little circus. That's right. She didn't say it like that. And that's when I knew that I could not trust that clip channel. So then, luckily, I found, Snake started, and I had like the first few things that were clipped, I had already seen myself, so I knew that it was not being clipped out of context or a narrative trying to be spent from that. Snake clips exactly the way it happens and doesn't cut it off in certain spots. That's what I like about Snake. Let's see, never seen those surveys. Yeah, I like the smiley face ones too. Is this one good for you? Would you recommend it or something like that? So you either put the smiley face or the frowny face, like we tend. But hey, it's quick and easy, and I'm good for it. Let's see. Okay. Snake does well with that. Whenever I've received a clip, I've asked for the original link or 5 minutes. Exactly. It's like you get the clip, and it could just be like exactly what I was saying about the other one. And hold on. There you go, and okay, let me see. I'm not going to be on here much longer, but I do want to, I'm going to show that to you. If I can find it. All right, Remy, thank you for coming up. I appreciate that. Let's see. My channel. I'm going to show this, and then I'm going to hop off. Okay, let's see. Present, share screen, scroll tab, and you uploaded. Share. Make sure you can see. Okay. Okay. Let me rewind it. Well, I don't have to.
What son? How old is my son? What one? My son that's in prison? I talked to my son for an hour on the phone when I cut my live right, guys. And I did heroin with him. I got him hooked on heroin, all this bullshit. I talked to my son for an hour on the phone when I cut my live right, guys. And I did heroin with him. I got him hooked on heroin, all this bullshit, right? I talked to Joseph for an hour on the phone tonight, right? And Joseph's gonna call me back tomorrow. And you're gonna know the real story about Joseph, right? Because he's calling me back tomorrow, and we're gonna set up a time to where I'm gonna actually get on my laptop and not my cell phone. And thought I learned a lesson. No streaming on Zannies. It's a prescription. No, I didn't get hooked on shit. See, I talked to Joseph for an hour. I get 15-minute intervals on phone calls, right? And he called me 4 times, right? And he's calling back tomorrow, right? And Joseph and I are like setting up a live. No, I didn't get hooked on heroin, sweetheart. Good when you put it closer to the screen. Okay. So apparently I've been accused of like doing heroin and stuff with you.
To my knowledge, you've never done heroin in your life, man. We've definitely never done heroin together.
So you kind of want to talk about your addiction a little bit?
I've been addicted to heroin for almost 10 years now, I guess. My mom had nothing to do with it.
First and foremost, I would like to address that I am not a Michelle supporter. I tried to be nice to Michelle in the beginning, and it backfired. So no longer do I support or condone anything that she does. However, I will say that people use and watch clip channels to obtain highlights of these long lives so they don't have to sit through them if they're interested in the story or the back and forth. What I have done here is just simply show that if you clip something out of context and someone watches it, they may take it for fact. And this could be with anybody, anyone's video. All that I am asking is that when a clip channel clips something, to clip it in context. I did comment on a clip channel's video, and while some people agreed with me, there were some that did not and were saying these are her own words. Well, I'm very well aware of that. What I'm saying is that there was context behind those words. She was simply addressing the people that were saying that she got him addicted. And that's basically saying, oh, well, you want to say that I got him addicted. Word choice, not the best. But that is not what she was saying. So at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, watch what they want to watch, clip what they want to clip. I just think it's wrong to clip something out of context, knowing that people are going to watch it, and only that to keep them from having to watch these long lives. Okay. So that was it. The whole clip was that they told her, or they got her saying that, and then I showed what she meant by it, and then had Joseph, or excuse me, her son's version of it. And that's when I found out that I couldn't trust that particular clip channel. So, if you're going to clip, don't clip something out of, because if you can get them with their own words, get them with their own words. You don't have to make it look like something it's not. So that's all I got to say on that one. But guys, I am going to jump off of here. I may come live later or tomorrow, just depending on if I get everything together or if I feel like it. If not, I'm sure someone will go live and we'll all be together somewhere. So other than that, I will see you guys later. And thank you so much for joining me today. Y'all have been great. Had a lot of great questions, comments, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate the mods. Thank you for the panel guests that jumped up. Just thank y'all. All right. I will see you guys later.